Hello everybody, it's Randy from Jacob's Triangle. Welcome to the channel. Today we have to say goodbye. I told you in videos in the past that we are working on moving out of the duplex and moving into the trailer on the property. Well, it's happening. Today is our last day here in the duplex. The duplex is completely empty except for this elevation drawing of the house that we're building, and that I drew that while living here in this house. And once I got a copy of the blueprints, I removed that and hung it on the wall for inspiration, whatever. You're supposed to hang something up to give you inspiration or whatever you want to call it, I can't think of the word right now, to work towards your goal. So I hung that on the wall to keep us motivated. So now we are to the point that we're leaving this, and when we moved in here, this was intended to be a short-term living arrangement. We intended to live here between 6 and 9 months while we built the house. Actually, while we had the house built. That plan changed because we couldn't find a lender that would lend us money to build the house. We couldn't do it, to build it ourselves or to have a contractor to build it. We couldn't find a lender to finance it for us. So finally we got to the point where we ended up getting private financing, and that worked out well for us because then we didn't have to deal with the contractors if we didn't want to, which we were going to continue with the contractors for speed, but we had issues with the numbers not working out. We never actually got a contract. That's one of those things that when dealing with the contractor, they tell you make sure you get a contract. The contractor would never give us a contract, and every time I asked him for a contract, he'd give me another handwritten notepad paper with numbers. This is what it's going to cost, and they always increased. So we decided we'll just do it ourselves. So that that brings us back to where we are now. The duplex, we were paying rent here on the duplex, and we're close by the property, but not quite close enough to make it really convenient to go work on the house. So by leaving the duplex, moving into the trailer on the property, we are like 50 feet away from the house. So it's literally we walk out the door and 1 minute we have tools in hand and we're ready to work. Here it took us time because we had to load stuff up into the truck and take it over there. So this is just going to work out better for us. It's going to be a little bit crazy, I know. But I did kind of also want to share with you guys some of the memories that we have made in this house. Because, like I say, we've lived here for 4 years. Both of the boys started kindergarten here. Xander, this is the only house he remembers living in. He knows that we lived in a house before this one, but he doesn't remember it. He is 2 when we moved here. He's 6 now. Let's see, what else? Yeah, both the boys started school. Xander went to preschool here. They made their friends here. I already had one of their friends move away to Idaho. A crazy pandemic of all things to go through. And yeah, some memories. I remember the first time that first Christmas here, we rearranged all of our furniture so that we could put our Christmas tree in the corner over here. I really wanted it to be in the window, but we just couldn't get the furniture arranged in a way to get the Christmas tree in front of the window. So we put it in front of, or over in the corner instead. And I can remember, because we had the couch the exact opposite of how we usually set it, and I was sitting in my spot on the couch, and Xander was in the kitchen, and he comes running into me and he tells me, "Dad, fire!" I wonder what that's about. He takes off. A minute later he comes back in again and he tells me, "Dad, fire!" He told me twice, I better get up and go check it out. So I get up and I follow him into the kitchen. Well, he had turned on the toaster oven and he had stuffed a towel in there trying to take something out of it because he knew he had to protect his hands from the heat, and couldn't get the towel back out, and it was starting to smolder. So it was almost a fire. And oh yes, another thing that he did just this past Christmas, we had some Christmas lights plugged into an outlet in our bedroom, and he went in there to plug them in, and for some reason he decided to put a penny across it. How he managed to not electrocute himself, I have absolutely no idea, but it did make a very big black mark on the outlet, and it is still there. What other crazy things? Oh yes, both of the boys learned to ride their bikes here. Yeah, I'm sure there's many other memories that we've made in this house. So it is a chapter in the story of our life that we are finishing. And we're starting a new chapter over on our property, getting our house built. And I believe that we're going to start producing more videos about the house. I know some people, and Donna, are looking for videos of the house build. They're wanting to see some progress. We're going to start seeing that. We are definitely going to start seeing that, because we're at a point now where we definitely have to get the walls up and we have to get the house dried in, because winter's coming again and we don't want to get everything wet. So I think I'll go ahead and close this now. I want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me so far. Please hang with me, because the best is yet to come. So until next time, I will see you then.